3 o'clock in the morning and I am packing things up, getting ready for this evening's photo shoot. I gotta go to work a little early so I can get off early enough to get to the photo shoot this evening. And I'll start loading things up. Alright, so just got off work, got there pretty early this morning, got there around 4:30 in order to be able to get off early enough to get to my photo shoot, which is it's at 2 o'clock, so I'm headed there now. My clients probably have no idea that I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I've been doing photography for 4 years, and that's mostly portrait work. This is a restaurant, and I'm going to be taking pictures of the food for the menu and probably some advertisement. And that's something completely different from what I'm used to doing. Now, this isn't going to be a fake it until you make it lecture or episode, because I do know what I'm doing. I know enough about what I'm doing, and I'm confident to know what I'm doing, and I know my stuff. And that just comes along with knowing your industries, knowing whatever it is you're good at. And I usually use natural light. I'm going to be using artificial light indoors more than likely. I really don't know what to expect. Am I nervous? A little bit. I'm always nervous going into a session, even after doing this for 4 years. But a little bit more nervous doing one of these sessions that I don't normally do. So the message here is more like you won't know if you can do something until you do it. So just do it. Now, I'm not, like I said before, this isn't a fake it until you make it. I'm not saying go into something and you have no idea how you're going to do it. You need to know a little bit about it. You need to be confident enough to know how to do it. When I first started doing photography, I did sessions for free in order to build up my confidence and my experience, and knowing, once I got to a point where I thought, okay, I'm good enough to start charging for it, I'm confident enough to start charging for it. That's what I recommend it doing, not just like jumping in and doing something you've never ever done before and charging for it. That's not fair for your client. Now, I am charging what I would normally charge for a session because I know that I'm going to do my absolute best, and I'm going to deliver my absolute best to them. And it's going to be a learning experience, but I am confident that it's going to be some awesome food photos. So I'm excited about this. I'm going to bring you guys along. Probably won't do much vlogging in doing the session. I may do some time-lapse stuff. This is still pretty awkward doing this vlogging, especially in public. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, we're there. Let's go in. Should probably lock the doors. Got all my cameras right here. It's locked.
I should have dressed up so I can get my pictures.
There you go.
She's a picky eater. I know.
How will it be presented?
Well, they should be presented like this because you're going to have like your sides. So then let's do.
How about we put some chips or something in there, just to fill it in a little bit?
Yeah, we can do that.
And just not have a lot.
But we'll do the chips.
Right, it'll be like the other one. The chips will come off to the side, and this will be the main focus.
Yeah. Let me.
Aaron, can you hand us those chips?
And I'll put a little on.
Phillip coming over here. So we're the TV Thank you so much.
It was nice meeting you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yep. I think that went better than I actually expected. Went really good, and I'm excited to go home and start working on the photos. So I'm gonna head home. Getting a little tired. It's been a long day, but they need these photos by. Whoops. They need these photos by like tomorrow. So, but we can stay up tonight and work on them. So we'll go ahead and go there now. So we are back in the studio, back home. I've got some of the images pulled up, and I'm gonna go ahead and walk you guys through my process here. So I just pulled one of the images up here in Lightroom, and I'm going to just bring the highlights down a little bit, pull the shadows up, give some texture, pull the clarity down a little bit, and do a little bit of sharpening. There's really not a whole lot to do here, but the majority of the work will be done in Photoshop. So we'll pull it up here in Photoshop, and I'm gonna remove all these little grease splatters on the platter, and fix the burrito with this little chunk kind of hanging out over there. Do a little more extra sharpening, and as well as adding a little bit of a vignette so you can so your eyes will be focused more on the burrito. I just want to make this thing just pop and look as juicy as possible. All right, so that's pretty much it. This was this session did really great, as I expected it would. Of course, always nervous going into something new like this, but I just want to encourage you guys to just be bold and just try something new, and just go, you know, once you have that confidence built up, to just go out and try it. Try something you've never done before. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Please hit the like button if you like this video, hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any future episodes, and I will see you guys in the next one. I don't have anything to cover the screen with, so I'll just do this.